Is the big deal in Washington really such a big deal after all? To be sure, we didn't shut down the government entirely, and we didn't default on all of our national debt, and that's important. But if all we managed to do was actually push off those events by a few weeks or at best a couple of months, if we did what many in Washington are saying is dodged a bullet, I don't know how much there is to celebrate, but there may be a real role for people of faith and for faith in general in trying to do better the next time around. Dodging a bullet is not the same as finding peace. Real peace and security is not just about the absence of war, whether between nations or between parties on Capitol Hill. Real peace, real security, whether in government or in our own lives, is not about just ending short-term conflict. It's about building trust and nurturing hope. And that's where actually faith can really be an ally. Imagine that instead of deploying the different faiths we follow to figure out why God is really on the right or God is really on the left, why if God could vote, she or he would vote Republican or vote Democratic, we actually use the faiths we follow to do the one thing they all promise: to build trust and to nurture hope, and allow relationships in Washington to be better, and reward politicians not because we happen to agree with a particular policy they advocate for, but because they themselves are trust builders and hope nurturers. Because if the stock of trust and hope between Americans and between the politicians we elect were actually greater and thicker, we might not find ourselves in these kinds of messes nearly so often.